All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow, and we're going to talk about ZOM stock. And for all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. Now, all I ask for in return is for you guys to hit that like button to let me know you watched this video. It helps out the YouTube channel, and to stay tuned till the end because we have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and they're calling it, based off of articles and analysis ratings, the stock of the decade. You definitely want to have this one on your watch list, so stay tuned for more information on that. So I have the ZOMEDICA website up. Definitely recommend coming to check it out. You can click here on the True Forma tab and you'll see more about the True Forma medical device. But let's talk about why I believe ZOMEDICA could reach $3 to $5 in the short term and even in the long term through the turbulence that may come right after it runs up towards the anticipation of the medical device being launched. There could be a cooling off, and I believe this stock has potential moving forward. So right now, it's sitting at 229, and it came from way down here at 6 cents. So overall, the stock has been holding itself up pretty well, and especially above $1, hitting 140 at one point and 133 at one point from the run up to almost $3. So here it says what the True Forma medical device can go ahead and detect, and that's levels of cortisol, thyroid stimulating hormone, and free T4. If you want to do more research on these three tests, you could check and see how many dogs or cats get this test yearly, and it can give you an understanding of where True Forma could penetrate their market share and take an opportunity from their device into this sector. Definitely an interesting find and something to look up. So one thing that I like a lot about the True Forma is that it's going to cut off the middleman, which is the labs, right? While it's not the only product that fills this role, though, having the diagnostics in-house means the practitioners can make decisions about patient care much faster, which could lead to better outcomes. So it's going to cut the laboratories out of the loop. So it saves money, not just for the offices, but for the owners of the pets. In the short, the convenience of True Forma is highly appealing, and it could drive substantial revenue growth for ZOMEDICA. Now, if we take a look at here at this second article, we could see here the heading. It says, things are about to get interesting for ZOMEDICA. Will the nation's love of pets spur ZOM stock to profitability? We're going to have to see. I mean, the True Forma medical device is one of the first catalysts we're going to see moving into the end of March. And this is why I believe we could see anywhere between $3 to $5. We just have to get through the turbulence of the market and see what's going to happen, or if ZOM stock can take its own trajectory. And even when the market is down or doing its own thing, this anticipation and this catalyst of the True Forma medical device launch could spur up the ZOM stock to run up. Now, in the long term, could ZOM turn profitable? It possibly could and gain profitability, but we'll have to see how it performs. Now, this whole article kind of summarizes ZOMEDICA, how it's been reacting and what they're about. But right down here at the bottom line, it tells us here that ZOMEDICA slipped last month after the company took advantage of the run-up in its stock price to issue more shares, which was the offering that happened. And the company might have thought it was a good idea. Maybe they can use it to manufacture or research more stuff, or even upgrade the True Forma medical device. Maybe it's for a good cause. Hopefully they use it in good reason, and it could help not just the stock price run up, but shareholders gain a profit, right? Beyond $3 to $5 in the long term. So it tells us how, despite the dip that recently happening, that the ZOM stock is a name that's worth watching. And I certainly agree with that. This is definitely a stock you want to have on your watch list even after the True Forma medical device launch. And if things cool off, it's going to probably be one thing to watch it and see how far it dips, or if it consolidates and it starts showing signs of opportunities. So I definitely want every single investor and viewer to be aware of that. This is definitely one worth watching. For one, its True Forma product has a lot of potential. Plus, ZOMEDICA's partnership to commercialize True Forma makes it more than likely that it will show revenues this year. That's going to be a big deal. If revenues are shown this year and it can turn the company profitable, ZOMEDICA is on its way up in the rocket ship. Now, it might be a slow rocket ship over time and through a lot of volatility, but it is going to continue this upward trajectory over the course of time, right? Forget about all the ups and downs, but it's just going to keep going upwards as long as this company can turn profitable. I truly believe that. Now, the last thing here, which I really like, is if Zoom stock can show profits this year, shares will go even higher. And then it says that makes ZOMEDICA an interesting bet as Trueforma goes on sale at the end of the month. So they talk about how ZOMEDICA shows profits this year. It can go ahead and go even higher, which is going to be great for the stock long term. But they also say Trueforma goes on sale at the end of the month. And I love it because basically it starts off saying things are about to get interesting for ZOMEDICA, and it ends with the reason why things are about to get interesting regardless towards the end of this month, which is 2 weeks from now, and that's the Trueforma going on sale and the launch of Trueforma. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts on this one. How bullish do you feel about it? Do you think we can hit $3 or even make it to $5 or break through that? I look forward to everyone's thoughts and comments, and definitely check out the website ZOMEDICA.com and read over the Trueforma medical device and everything that they're doing so that you can learn more about the company, because like I always say, you don't want to be invested or researching or looking at stocks that you don't know enough about. Okay, I do want you guys to be aware of that. And it's not any financial advice what I share. I'm never here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions in any stock. I'm just here to enlighten everyone and prepare everyone and equip everyone with the information that you need and that you want to be prepared to make a rational decision as an investor. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned to the end because we have a ticker symbol that you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to have it on your watch list. Welcome back, everyone, to another video here with Invest for Tomorrow, and all I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watched this video and you found this helpful and informative, and for you to share this with a friend or a family member so they are aware. And if you're a first-time viewer, just stay on tight and you find value in this, don't forget to leave without clicking the subscribe button. So here we are, Matterport.com. I highly recommend checking out the website, and there's so much cool information about this company that it's just immense, and it's just unbelievable how far into technology we're going. And you could see that it can capture any space into a 3D diagram. Now, all it takes for this to go to the next level, which I wouldn't be surprised coming soon, is actually putting on virtual goggles, right? Virtual reality goggles, and you can actually tour and walk inside there without even just looking at a screen. You'll actually feel that you're there without being there. So imagine that being a sales pitch from a realtor, and it saves so much time of driving to all these different places. You just go to a local central spot, you put on the goggles, and you're there. And the virtual reality is becoming a reality. That's just immense, crazy stuff to think. So GHVI, I've been talking about it as it was falling, and I actually caught it back at $17 when it was falling. This was the second time I reiterated it, and that was this weekend on March 6th. And I said the closer to 10, the more interesting. It had hit a low of 11.32, but the market ran up. I mean, I talked about it here that I could see it possibly falling a little bit more unless the market runs wild with stimulus being passed, and we may have seen its bottom close to 11.32 for now. We shall see. So since then, it's been running. It's sitting at $16.99, and I'm here to tell you guys why this is one you don't want to pass up on, and the potential is immense. I could see this 50x at the most, and the lowest 20x, okay? And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. So this is the first article how everyone found out about it, and it's called "This SPAC Could Be the Best Stock of the Decade." I'm not going to go into much detail about it. It just shows us a little bit about the company and what type of sector it's in, how it's an untouched sector, and it shows us the 3D modeling. Definitely look this up to read more about it, and definitely check out the website. And now this is where I'm definitely going to summarize everything and talk about what it says that has a little bit more information, quicker and to the point than just reading that whole article and going through the whole website. So I really like this one. It says 3 unstoppable growth stocks to buy right now. That was a pretty bullish statement back in February 26th, but prices are a lot better right now than February 26th, or kind of close to them. So this is why this is a stock you don't want to pass up on. So the first question is really interesting. Would you like to invest in a company in a massive, underpenetrated market with a clear leader and relatively low valuation? Put those 3 things together and you have the kind of stock that should almost certainly deliver tremendous gains. I think GHVI checks off these boxes. That's a bold statement, and we're going to have to see after the merger if institutional ownership goes up tremendously, and that'll be a big sign, but very bold to say that. And that's the type of questions you would ask yourself, or any investor would ask themselves, and hopefully come across in Amazon when it was under $100, come across Apple when it was under $10, $20, come across Google when it was just a few cents. You know, those are the questions, and that's how you find these tremendous gainers. Like, this is said to be the stock of the decade. Now, it says here what they're about and how they create 3D models with any physical space, and the total addressable market for this data technology is $240 billion, okay? The company space under management is 100 times larger than in the entire rest of the market, okay? Its SPAC, its public offering, is expected to value the company at around 2.3 billion, okay? So when you look at this, this is 100 times, right? 100x. Now, I don't think they're going to get all of the addressable market, but if the market even grows and expands, then this could possibly 100x or get pretty close to that. But the reason why I say this could possibly 50x is because they're the largest ones in this sector, and it's untouched by very few and underpenetrated. And if they go ahead and take up the market share as fast as they can, I could see them taking probably 50% of this. And if you go ahead and do that, you know, that's 50x of where the stock's valuation is right now, which could also be almost $100 billion at some point. So 50x is big moves, okay? That's still 5,000% up over time. So Matterport projects its revenue will increase by compound annual growth rate of 59%. Okay, where do you find those returns? Not every day. So when I look at that, I mean, that's explosive growth, 59%, and it's going to be soaring close to 750 million by 2025. And basically they go to say they don't see anyone coming in the horizon to beat or try to compete anywhere near the company's potential. Once the merger with Matterport is finalized, this will be practically unstoppable. I mean, I know this could sound like very bullish or a lot of hype, but this company's potential and the way it's innovating and changing the game, I could see this 50x and 5,000% go up over time. And it could possibly even grow bigger than that because of the fact that this is right now 240 billion of a market space, and it could grow even more. And the more that grows and the more the company grows over time, the more it's going to feed off of that market space and market cap it's going to receive. So big space here, big opportunity. And like I said, it would be very surprising to see this go to the next step where a realtor could say, hey, do you want to go there right now? And they're like, well, how far is it? It's 2 hours away. Do you want to go there right now without even having to drive? Just put these on. And all of a sudden, it's a sales pitch. People are going to be excited. It's just going to change the realtor world and the whole entire real estate perspective. And not only that, but the way we could do things architecturally, and also just so much could be expanded off of this. It's going to be wild. I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm excited about it. Big potential here. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts down below. Comment down below what you think about this space and what you think about where this is going, and especially if you're a realtor or you own your own brokerage, how you feel about this company. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.